Let's go!
I've been waiting. I see. Fascinating. This right here, all right?
I'm counting on you.
Of course.
I see. To greater heights!
All right. I'm counting on... Oh. You'll come again, won't you?
Want to go back? Understood. What do you think? Understood. Hey there! Got a sec?
Right.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
There's no time.
What's happened?
Now, how did I wind up
All right,
here?
then.
Let's go!
Got it.
What do you think? Then...
Where to?
Okay? Long as we're careful, I think we'll be fine with these.
I see the enemy. Forward! Charging in! 10% close! Charging in! 10% close! Charging in!
Prepare yourselves.
Time for some close. This won't stop us.
Brace yourselves!
Doesn't look like we can do anything about their weakness.
Flare!
In the name of justice!
Looks like we don't have the skills to hit their weakness right now. They're weak to ice. Let's stop
Are you
them
prepared? I'll cut you down!
Right on
Ridiculous!
target.
By the sworn
one,
oath of
Troll.
knighthood. Decipher Grant! Moving to the front! Come! Strike me if you dare!
The power of healing. Vitus power. Light!
Last one.
Get them! That's
Nice
the
going,
spirit!
Captain.
Damn it!
Only one left. Finish them off and we're
No
clear.
holding back!
By the sworn oath of knighthood. With blade in hand! Burn!
It's okay. Come forth, royal soul.
Damn
Still up?
you. Charge! Brace yourselves! They got me!
Looks like that's all of them. Great job, everybody. Be careful.
There they are.
Count Louis.
Whew. That should do it.
This is...
The royal scepter! Has he truly taken it? How could he have dispelled those wards alone? No. Even if he has it, we've seen no signs of escape. Were the scepter his only target, he'd not have stayed within.
Where'd he go? No one's seen him, so he must still be close by.
That's the only other way out, right?
If he's gone ahead, he could only be on the roof. But what could he seek there?
There's more to his plan than stealing the scepter. Probably that day of calamity he's been raving about. He said we had until the morning is over? We must stop him!
Hurry!
Onward! However,
Even so, no.
Yep. At last.
Yeah.
This is the Royal Scepter, is it? Divine relic, progenitor of all igniters. Now, I need only keep it safe until the handover.
Trespasser. The faith of the people doth not lie with thee. Thou art unworthy of the crown's authority. Until a worthy successor rises, I shall keep the scepter. Only one may wield the magic of kings, the true protector of the people.
There you have it. The king will only forfeit the royal scepter to a people's champion. So, no risk of it falling into someone else's hands for now. Meaning Lord Luis's victory is assured. All that remains is my glorious calamity. Oh, how they will cry when the swell of Magla bursts. How they will beg and crawl and plead for Lord Luis's salvation. There you are.
Where is the royal scepter?
The fallen king protects it. The scepter is beyond us all. For the time being, that is. Now, if you're finished, be gone from my sight. I'll not harm you either. Even I have some sympathy for fools.
Oh, we'll see ourselves out. Once we knock Luis's whereabouts out of you.
I'm sorry. Do you actually think you can stop me?
Why don't we find out?
I see now! No wonder I couldn't understand your actions. They're baseless, utterly unfounded.
Madness ill becomes you, Zorba.
You again. What would you know of it? I know no Lady Knights. Wait! A knight with blood-red tresses. Don't tell me you're the buffoon who failed to protect the prince.
Judgments mean nothing from a man who sullies the dead. You've fallen far yourself.
Perhaps I am unworthy of the royal scepter. But I can still bring change to this world. I can still teach them true fear.
You'll find that hard to do from a dungeon, blackguard. The time has come for you to face justice.
You, knight, have no idea what real justice is. And that mistake will cost you your life. Rejoice, rats! That witless assassin is dead. But I shall gladly send you to join him! Now die! Lord Luis's destined kingdom will be built atop your bones!
What destined kingdom? Tell us where Luis has gone, or we'll tear the words from you!
For all the innocent lives you played for pawns, I shall make you pay!
If we don't stop him, there's no telling how much he'll destroy.
Healer! Flare!
You're fools to defy Lord Luis!
Give me your aid! No. I call upon royal power within! Hack and slash!
You'll die soon enough.
Nice! Oh, mystic fire!
I've bodies to spare!
So he has the power to control the
Is that
dead?
all?
I won't hold back! Wind!
Cease your
Warrior!
pointless struggling!
The power of light!
You hit their weak point.
You're
Keep it up,
fools
Stroll.
to defy Lord Luis!
Comrades, lend me your strength.
We'll team up!
Behold my power!
Die! I pull your strings!
Healer! Light!
You hit their weakness!
I shall fight as
That's
no
your opening,
holding
Captain.
back! Oh, holy light!
You hit their weak point!
I
Keep it up,
stand
Stroll.
ready. Let justice prevail. Is that all?
Let's stay calm. By this power! Flare!
In the name... Ah! Ah!
Right on target!
You'll die
Nice one,
soon
Stroll.
enough.
With blade in hand. Burn!
Hulkenberg got them right in their weak spot!
I've bodies to spare!
Healer! We can do this!
Thank you.
I owe you.
Cease your pointless struggling!
No holding back! The power of light!
By the sworn oath of knighthood. Right there!
It's okay. We can... Let's go! Light!
You hit their weakness!
In the name of
That's
just
your opening,
warrior!
Captain!
Hack and slash!
Right on target! Nice one, Stroll!
Ride in torment! I pull your strings!
Hulkenberg's been paralyzed! She can't move a muscle!
To you!
The power of healing. By this power. Here!
I'm obliged.
Now, what's the play? Are you prepared? Oh, holy light!
You hit their weak point!
Observe
Keep it
the
up,
enemy.
Stroll.
Let us fight as one. Perhaps not this. Night! Oh, mystic fire!
Die!
Hulkenberg's badly
not
wounded!
yet.
Someone heal her!
I've bodies to spare!
Hulkenberg's down! Get her back up!
Now dance for me!
Hulkenberg's down! Someone help her get back in the fight!
Ah! Flare!
You're fools to defy
Warrior!
Lord Luis!
The power of light!
You hit their weak point!
I will
Keep it
fight
up,
with
Stroll.
pride! Healer! You better be sure. This should work.
My spirit is
In the name of
unbroken.
justice! Ah! Oh, holy light!
Die!
Ah!
I pull your strings!
Ah!
Oh,
Stroll's
you've done it!
badly wounded! Can anyone heal him?
I'll stay my blade.
Stroll can't
Cease
take
your
any more!
pointless
Hold back.
struggling!
Someone heal him!
We're not out of this yet!
My thanks!
You're fools to defy Lord Luis!
I call upon royal power within! The power of light!
You hit their weak point!
You'll
Keep it up,
die
Stroll.
soon enough.
Night! Strike me if you dare.
The power of healing. Healer!
hit their weakness!
You're fools to
That's your
defy
opening,
Lord
Captain.
Luis!
Oh, holy light!
I've bodies to spare!
Only a flesh wound. Ugh. To you!
Cease your
Forward!
pointless
I'll get some
struggling!
distance. Healer! Flare!
I can't afford to hold back. Warrior! I'll cut you down!
Useless!
You gotta aim better than
By the
that!
sworn oath of knighthood. Knight! Burn!
Hulkenberg got them right
You're
in their weak
fools
spot!
to defy Lord Luis!
Looks like we can't brute force through this one.
Come forth, Royal Soul! Light!
Ride in torment!
This is nothing.
I pull your strings!
Warrior! The power of light!
You hit their weak point!
By the
Keep it
sworn
up, Stroll!
oath of knighthood. Come! Oh, Mystic
Hulkenberg got
Fire!
them right in their
You'll
weak
die
spot!
soon enough.
Ha! With healing power!
Thank you.
Helpful as ever. I shall fight as the noble I am. Are you prepared? Oh, holy light!
By the sworn oath of knighthood. Allies, together!
All right, let's go!
Now dance for me!
Ah!
Is that all?
Now dance for me!
Ugh.
Vitus power! Flare!
In the name of warrior! The power of
You
light!
hit their weak point!
By
Keep
the
it up,
sworn
Stroll!
oath. Huh, take this!
Let's stay calm. Let's go! We can do this!
I'm obliged.
My thanks.
You're fools to defy
Warrior!
Lord Luis!
Hack and slash!
Right on target!
By the sworn
Nice one,
oath.
Stroll!
Knight! Not this one. Join with me! No, not this. Huh, right there!
I've bodies to spare!
Healer! Light!
You hit their weakness!
You'll
I call
die
upon
soon
You're
royal
opening,
power
Captain.
within!
You hit their weak point!
Cease your
power
pointless
of
struggling!
heroes.
It's okay. Come forth, Royal Soul! Flare!
Are you
You're fools
prepared?
to defy Lord Luis!
I die hard!
Lord Luis!
Knight! I stand waiting.
I pull your strings!
I won't hold back! Light!
You hit their weakness!
I shall vanquish
That's your
evil!
opening, Captain!
Oh, holy
You
light!
hit their weak point!
With blade in hand!
Come forth, Royal Soul! Still here?
Warrior!
Luis!
Not tougher than I thought.
I stand ready. Huh, take this! Worthy foe after all.
Ride in torment! Ride in torment!
By this power.
Impossible! This can't be happening! Lord Luis!
Good. 'Tis done.
I admit, it feels good to get stronger.
I shall strive to use this power wisely. You have desecrated the cathedral. You have plundered graves. You have taken innocent lives. Stand, fiend, and face your sentence.
Don't kill him yet! He needs to tell us where Luis is!
You'll get nothing from me. Just end it and be done.
You know Luis won't return that loyalty. Once you outlive your usefulness, he'll cast you aside.
Lord Luis is everything to me. How could I expect the damned Clamar to understand what it's like? You must know. Surely an elder like you must know what it's like. To be an outcast, to be every fool's scapegoat. They call us lesser tribes. They loathe us. Their speeches of tribal harmony mean nothing, when every day they cheat and abuse us. Do you think I didn't believe once that I never dared to hope my efforts made me equal? Then I heard exactly what they think of us. The lessers are expendable. Send them to the fore, and they shall be our living shields. They doomed us, and laughed as we died.
But these atrocities make you no better than your oppressors.
You know, it's a curious thing. They say Magla is born from pain and negative emotions. Magic is a dangerous art, isn't it? I had thought to gather an unstoppable swell of Magla, but it doesn't matter anymore. Those lordly pigs can drown in their own dread. Sanctism cannot save this world. If we are to be ruled by a god, then let it be Lord Luis!
What did you just do?
This is everything I've been building my Magla for! A little early, perhaps. But now, you can experience my glorious day of calamity!
Hey! Tell us where Luis is!
Ah, my lord, Luis.
Damn it! What's happening? This feels like...
It's a human! The human lives!
A human? Wait, is it that monstrosity Luis brought to the funeral? It wasn't dead?
No. That was Zorba's gift, wasn't it? Animation. Reanimation.
Did he sacrifice his own life to... No. If that monster breaches the city...
We have to stop it at all costs.
The place is collapsing! Hurry!
Look.
Hurry! Damn it.
Yep.
Is all well? On guard!
can this be? Was this creature's rebirth Zorba's plan all along?
If it escapes, if it makes it to the city,
It spotted us!
His Highness's home must still stand when he returns. I will end this here!
Another city in ruins. Never again. It dies or I do.
It's coming!
Look at the size of that thing.
Twould be catastrophic if it breached the city! We must stop it!
But how are we supposed to kill something this huge?
Look there! That can be little else but the heart. Surely to strike there would give it pause.
But it's too high up for our weapons to reach. Do we use magic?
A viable plan. Yet surely if we can knock the creature down first, its heart will be close enough to strike with steel.
Then we bludgeon the torso, knock the wind out of it. Hard to miss a target that size, at least.
Start by attacking the body!
Come forth, Royal Soul! You better be sure.
Looks like we can't brute force through this
Healer!
one.
Scour!
I shall fight as the noble I am. Warrior!
Right on target!
By the sworn
Nice one,
oath of
Stroll.
knighthood. Oh, power of heroes!
I will fight with pride. Healer! No. By this power.
Only a flesh wound.
I shall vanquish evil. With this!
We did it!
I stand ready. Let justice prevail. Oh, mystic fire!
It's okay. We can do this. Healer! Light!
I can't. I call upon royal power within!
Right on target!
Observe the
Nice
enemy.
one, Stroll!
Allies, together! Huh, take this!
Healer! With healing power.
I owe you. In the name, are you prepared? Hack and slash!
Right on target!
By the
Nice
sworn
one,
oath
Stroll.
of comrades, lend me your
Coordination is key!
All right!
The
Slide
power
him,
of healing.
Hulkenberg.
Hut, hut.
What's that? I think something's coming! Watch out!
Warrior! I'll cut you down!
Right on target!
Is everyone
Nice
all right?
one, Stroll.
With blade in hand! Burn! Still standing, I see.
I will fight. I won't hold back. Flare! Come on!
Now, what's the play? Stepping back, closing the distance. No holding back! Hack and slash!
What? The shell's back to normal! That arm seems to restore the shell. It might take some effort, but maybe we should try taking that part out.
Oh, power of heroes!
Hulkenberg got them right
Let's
in
stay
their
calm.
weak spot.
Healer! Light!
I shall fight.
Warrior!
Observe the enemy. Knight! Oh, mystic fire!
I will fight by this power. Wind! A tough one.
Warrior! Hack and slash!
All right!
See that?
I
One arm
stand
down.
ready.
Now let's work on the other.
Come! Burn!
Hulkenberg got them right
It's
in their
okay.
weak spot.
We can do this. I won't hold back! Hold on. Come forth, Royal Soul!
Was needed.
My thanks. Now, what's the play?
I shall vanquish evil!
Stroll, you gotta aim better than that.
This is nothing. With blade in hand!
Hulkenberg got them right
The
in their
power
weak
of
spot.
healing. Let's go! Flare!
I shall warrior! Tougher than I thought.
Observe the enemy. For all that we strive for!
I will fight! I won't hold back! Light! Alright,
Did
how's
it!
that?
Is that all?
Warrior! Hack and slash!
Stroll, you gotta aim better than
I
that.
stand ready. Come! Behold! We stand together!
Great job, everyone! Talk about a close call.
Let's go! We can do this!
Thank you.
Helpful as ever. Now,
Warrior! I'll cut you down!
Knight! Not this one. Right there!
By this power! Flare!
I can't. No holding back! Hack and slash! Right on target!
Now, aim for the heart.
Knight! Not now. I'll stay my blade.
Let's stay calm. Ha! Light!
Are you prepared? Ah!
Is everyone all right? Knight! Not this one. Huh! Take this!
The power of healing. Let's go! Is there another way?
I think those soldiers are coming again. I know! I could cause a scene inside and distract the soldiers. Leave it to me. Leave it to me. I did it! Just let me rest a bit.
Warrior! Hack and slash! You see that?
I stand ready. To safer ground! Moving to the front! Huh! Right there!
I will fight with pride. Come forth, royal soul! Hut, hut.
I call upon royal power within! I'll cut you down!
By the sworn oath of knighthood. From our provisions!
I owe you.
Let's stay calm.
You hit their weakness!
Now, what's the
That's
play?
your opening, Captain!
Ah! This!
Now! Aim for the heart!
Join with me!
We'll team up!
They yet cling to life.
I will fight with pride. I'm counting on you.
I can't. No holding back!
Not bad. I feel stronger.
I admit, it feels good to get...
I shall strive to use this power wisely.
Finally. It's over.
You have my sincerest thanks. You risked your life to protect the capital.
We barely protected anything. The royal capital's in chaos, and Grius... Grius was one of us. And now he's gone.
Stroll?
On the morning of the funeral, I promised Maria that we'd all be back that evening. Break bread together again. I fought with everything I had, but it doesn't erase the past. It's a hard lesson, but one so obvious. I only wish I'd learned it sooner. What can I begin to tell Maria?
It wasn't your fault, Stroll.
I just can't see how it isn't. I hate how powerless I am. I should never have made a promise I couldn't keep.
Listen, Stroll. Alcest made his choice. To live and die for his country. If not for him, His Highness would not be alive now. And I'd not have met you or learned the truth myself. He and everyone else that fell here did not die in vain. And you have not fought in vain either.
There! It's them!
Thank you so much. I thought I'd never see my family again. I'll never take my life for granted again. It's all thanks to you.
Oh, no, we didn't do much.
May the teachings guide and protect you. Closure.
So you're the ones who put a stop to that madman's scheme, and killed the human besides. Now the soldiers might rest in peace. Seeing that there are others who can take those monsters down, it means we don't have to rely on Luis. It gives us hope. Thank you.
To think there were people watching us without our knowing. Hope, eh? Feels like it's been hard to come by lately.
'Tis a thing easily promised and hard won. But once you have it, it pushes you onward, so long as you let it.
Yes. You're right. It's a shame we couldn't get anything out of Zorba.
We still need to kill Luis, or the Prince's curse will never be lifted. If not even Grius could do it, what chance do we have?
Do you recall, just before Luis would have been struck, he was shielded by some manner of magic?
Are you saying it would happen again? That Luis would be impervious to our attack?
What? That's ridiculous!
Well, we'll get nowhere with idle guesses. To test the theory, we have to find him.
I'll see if my contacts in the Guard have any threads to pursue.
Whoa, that'd be great. The Knights are bound to have more reach than us. and we don't have much to go on otherwise.
But under the circumstances, I expect their forces to be in considerable disarray for a while yet. Don't expect too much.
I've my own matters to attend to. If I floundered this much against Zorba, I'll not stand a chance against Luis. We have to get stronger.
Well, until we've got a lead on Luis, let's make sure we use our time wisely, okay?
Let's rest up for now.
Certainly. Rest is just as important as training, after all.
In any case, let's head back to the inn. And I want to check on Maria, too.
Your attention, please, ladies and gents. We've all seen the royal palace up in the sky, plus a massive magical rock, apparently. All very shocking, I'm positively staggered. Moving on. The bit that gets me is all this talk of the next king. Word is they'll be chosen based on the people's will. Everyone gets a say, but right now, I suppose we ought to talk about all those other faces up on the rock, hadn't we?
Oh, I was wondering about those.
Now, the Sanctus Church has looked into it, and it seems like size matters. More public support, bigger face on the rock, etc. Looks like we've got Sanctifex Forden in the lead, and Count Luis hot on his trail.
Well, naturally Sanctifex Forden is at the top. The real surprise is how anyone else is that close behind him.
Oh, come off it, Count Luis. He's a man's man, a real pillar of strength.
Ugh, wake up, would you? Haven't you seen what's happened to the Grand Cathedral?
Hold your horses now, everyone. Just calm down. It won't do to just focus on the front runners, will it? There are many more pieces in play here. Take a look. Anyone who gets the people's support might be crowned. Anyone. Well, you could do it. Well, I could do it if I liked. Looks like we've quite a few new aspirants up there. All bright-eyed and ambitious monarchs to be. Had I a seat, I'd be on the edge of it.
Hold on, aren't you a town crier for the church? They're not going to like you going on about all these other faces.
Oh, please. The Sanctifex's lead isn't so fragile that I could jeopardize it. Besides, a good race would be some terrific entertainment, eh? Keep your eyes up and your ears open, ladies and gents. Albus Batlin, the crier, is going to have all the latest on these promising candidates.
Welcome back. I've heard the news. You took down those dastards under Luis's command, did you?
News travels fast, I see.
Well, just the nature of the inn, isn't it? Information is our lifeblood. I hope this helps him rest in peace.
I will see his dreams fulfilled. I promise you that.
How's Maria holding up?
Still cooped up in her room. She's not eaten a thing.
The city sure isn't astir. I thought it might be news of defeating the human. But there's more to it than that.
Small wonder when any among the populace might be king. Candidates are coming out of the woodwork.
Speaking of which, I've actually heard another rumor. They say Sanctifex Forden's planning some sort of grand announcement. Word among the Sanctus Church is that it's bound to bring Luis out of hiding.
Really? That'd be great if it's true.
The announcement is supposedly on the 22nd. They'd not be talking about such an exact date if there weren't some truth to it.
We'd best wait before we plan our next move, then. Might not have much of a choice, in truth.
We have waited long enough to rule this land.
Scheming king. What sort of man has a contingency plan for his own death?
That face in the sky, is that really the king?
We didn't listen to some blasted rock. Name the new king under our authority and be done with it.
The populace would reject it outright. As it is so clearly born from the king's magic, they trust this decree as the king's own. That aside, when that assassin tried to claim Luis's head, I saw some strange magic foil his killing blow. Is that also the king's doing?
Is that not why we sent for that professed curse-breaker scholar or some such? Send her in, and let us hear her findings.
Tis an honor, esteemed nobles. I am Rella Melanchorophus Cygnus, daughter of House Cygnus.
Yes, all right, spare us the pleasantries. We want the facts, girl.
Oh, well, concerning the magic that seemed to save Count Luis's life, we've seen similar incidents in different places. It would seem this magic's purpose is to ensure that the coronation cannot be decided by force, only by the trust of the people. If those who have earned a measure of the people's trust are being shielded, it must be by the king's magic. At least, that is my belief.
So what? You're telling me that blasted Luis is invincible now? Damnation!
How distressing. Yet one wonders, is our risen king observing each individual conflict between his aspirants?
I cannot say how it's triggered. Only the king would know the exact conditions, and we obviously cannot simply ask. Though, I can say there is one certain means of bypassing it. A duel could overcome this sorcery.
So they can be killed, but not murdered. Certainly a petty distinction I could only expect from such a blind romanticist.
And, that is everything I know. At the moment, that is.
At this point, Luis's public support rivals our own. Disappointing, really, that so many would desire his vision of shepherd and livestock.
Beasts, the lot of them. A dog is happiest on its leash.
They seek a king with strength, do they? Then let us give them a display of our own power, with grace, nobility, and civility.
Assassins dying in the streets. The people locked in an inescapable power struggle. What was His Majesty thinking?
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
First up,
Oh, yeah?
Well then.
Say there.
What is it? Oh, I am grateful. What is it? Aha! Luis's damn private army. Luis's damn private army.
What now?
Ah, 'tis you. Hail! The truth is... I see. All right. All right. Certainly.
Well,
perhaps.
Surely you jest.
Rotanth?
Nice to meet you.
Hmm?
Absurd.
You! What?
Yes. And? Whoops.
Sorry. Huh. I have not the luxury of regret.
Pardon me?
Hmm? Very well. Yes.
All right then.
What is it? Amazing.
What should we do?
Say there.
What is it?
Oh, I am grateful.
Aha.
Say there.
Now then. Ta!
What is it? What is it?
Oi there!
Hey, listen.
Hey!
Hello there.
Indeed. Good.
Hey, listen. Stinking believable. What are you pining for?
What is it?
And what is it you want? That will be quite enough.
All right then. Go.
But unstinking believable.
I love it. Ridiculous. The sky.
You. Justice.
I can't
Something up?
believe it.
Oh. Okay? But
All right.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Evidently.
you're right.
Yes.
Well then.
Say there.
Yeah. Aye. All right. Whew.
But that's...
Huh? Rangith?
Wow.
Hold on.
Truth is, however,
that's...
I...
Wow.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. I see. I'll definitely.
Sure, but...
Hmm.
Stroll.
Huh? Hmm.
It'll be fine.
You? Thanks. I feel more courageous when I'm with you. Huh. Let's head back.
What is it?
Really coming down. Say there.
What is it? What is it?
Amazing.
Yeah. You're a big help.
Next up is... Then...
Let's try this.
Whoa.
Nice job!
All right.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
The announcement is soon.
No.
Say there. Stop that one.
Oh, I am great.
Oh,
Oh, what to do, what to...
My wits have left me.
That damned Louis.
Stop that one.
But come off it.
Hey. Let's get back out.
Come off it.
All right then. Where to?
But
All right then.
How's your
What am I gonna do?
I love it.
How far?
Well,
Well, not later in the school. You. If... We could fulfill a request there.
The clock's ticking.
It's your call.
Great. Let's move out.
The party at last found themselves at Belega Corridor, once a palace of a small, bygone country, destroyed and worn away by sand and rock. The land is a shadow of its former glory. Now it is home to monsters attracted by its stagnant magma. The party steps into the corridor, as if called there by the lingering resentment of a country that could not stand the test of time.
The thing is,
Is this right?
That's...
My thanks.
Oh.
that's... Okay then. Let's go.
Whoa.
Should we try somewhere else?
Well then.
If so,
Everything's pretty standard. Yep, we're safe here.
Why did this happen?
What?
I don't think we can avoid a fight here. Enemies up ahead.
There they are.
Oh, I think they see us.
Hey, good one.
Come on!
Impressive as ever.
It's all clear. Yep, we're safe here. What?
Right there. Let's push through! How's that? Okay, let's give this all we've got.
We're evenly matched. Guess we better stay on our toes.
Flare! Let's
You
finish
got it.
this!
I can't
Nice
afford to.
going,
I call
Captain.
upon royal power within. I'll cut you down. Let's wrap
Joel
this
took
up.
one out.
By the
Keep
swift
it up.
blade in hand. Still standing, I see. Only is that?
Only one left. Finish
By
them
this
off
power.
and we're clear.
We can do this!
Thank you.
My thanks. Now.
Woo, not too shabby. Let's keep this up, everyone. We made short work of...
Whoa.
It's all clear. I don't think we can avoid a fight here.
There they are.
Impressive as ever.
Time for some close
Okay,
combat.
fine. Keep it.
Charging in.
Act fast, and we'll win this.
Let's give this all we've got. I won't hold back. Wind. A tough one.
Now, what's the play? Warrior! Hakon's tougher than I thought.
I stand, oh power of heroes! I stand waiting!
Three left.
I shall fight as the noble I am. Almost finished!
Observe
Not
the
bad,
enemy.
if I say so myself.
Fight there!
Yikes! Here comes the counter!
Only a flesh wound.
Healer. Light. Stay
That's
sharp.
luck for the
It's not
captain.
gonna-
Let's keep it going!
I die hard!
I stop! Take this!
That's the last of them! The way's clear.
That'll do it.
Yep.
Right?
Oh, yeah? Everything's pretty standard.
I see the enemy.
I knew you
Time
could
for
do
some
it.
close combat.
Nice! You're getting
Forward!
I'll give it my all.
Try some of it! Forward!
We're evenly matched. Guess we better stay on our toes.
Let's go. Flare! Just
That's
two
one
left.
for the captain.
I shall.
Let's
No
keep it
holding
going.
back. One
Throw
left.
someone out.
That'll do.
Observe the... Right there!
Woo, not too shabby. Let's keep this up, everyone. Looks like we're safe for now. Would sure be a pleasure to find some treasure. Oh.
Hail!
I don't think anything would be...
Right there. Time for some close combat.
All right, we did it!
Forward!
Dad! Let us settle this.
Let's give this all we've got. Healer! Light! He's still up?
In the name of justice! Right, let's keep this up.
Observe the enemy.
Always come through.
Oh, power of heroes! No, I'll stay my blade.
Let's stay calm. By this power. Let's
That's
finish
one
this.
for the captain.
Superb.
Let's keep it going. Only 2 enemies
Are you
left.
prepared?
Stay sharp.
Tougher than I thought.
Is everyone all right? Huh, take this! Stay
Going.
focused.
Hulkenberg
That's
got
it,
this
Hulkenberg.
handled. And that's that. Victory's ours.
Let's take them all out.
Come forth, Royal Soul. Nice.
Yes. The
Now,
captain
what's the
took one
play?
down.
Observe the... Right there! Numbers
Work,
dwindle.
Hulkenberg.
Well done, Hulkenberg.
Only 2 enemies left. Stay sharp.
Flare! A tough one.
Can't have. Are you prepared? Hack and slash. Let's wrap this up.
Someone out.
Is everyone all right? Huh, take this!
Okay, I don't think there's any more backup coming. Let's keep moving.
Satisfactory.
I see the enemy.
They noticed us.
Quick, let's finish them.
And down. Let's press our advantage.
If we take the offensive now, we can finish this. You found something. Let's take it with us.
This is
There
bad.
they are.
They're onto us.
Charging in.
All right.
Time for some close combat. Forward! Charging in.
Brilliant.
Our foes have fallen. We are safe for the time being.
I see the enemy.
Shouldn't be anything we can't handle. We'll be
Forward! Charging in.
Let's take them all out.
Strike first!
He makes the first move.
Healer! Light! Let's keep
That's
this
one
up.
for the captain.
Are you prepared?
Let's keep it going.
I'll come. Not done
3
yet.
enemies
Observe
left.
the enemy.
We can do this.
Right there! 2 remaining!
Hulkenberg's
never
got
let us
this
down.
handled. Only 2 enemies
Let's
left.
go.
Stay sharp.
Flare! Just
You
one
got
left.
him. Nice going, Captain. Looks like that's all of them. Great job, everybody. There are some enemies left.
Stay sharp.
There they are. Come on!
Exemplary.
It shouldn't be anything we can't handle. We'll be okay.
If you see a use for it, I say take it with you.
You found something. Let's take it with us.
All right.
I love it.
Nice.
Amazing. Great find. Keep it.
I see the enemy.
They're out cold! Attack now and finish it!
If we take the offensive now, we can finish this.
Come and get it. This is our chance. Keep it forward. Still here?
That's one for the captain.
Can't. Are you prepared? 2 remaining.
Only
Good
2
one. Is everyone
enemies
all right?
left. Stay sharp.
Take this! They yet cling to life.
Healer! Light! Stay
You
sharp.
got him.
Is something
Let's
okay?
go, Captain. Looks like that's all of them. Great job, everybody.
Not bad, if I say so myself.
Our foes have fallen. We are safe for the time being.
There they are.
Cat.
Hey,
All good.
I see the enemy.
I see we're evenly matched. Which means you've got this.
Exemplary.
There they are.
Yeah, nice work.
Right there. Forward! Charging in.
Right.
Let's settle this quick. Let's go. I won't hold back. Flare! It's still up?
I shall fight as the noble I... No holding back!
Stroll took one out.
You've done it! Right there!
It's almost decided.
We're all
Who's
counting
next?
on you.
Only one left. Finish them
Looking
off.
good
We're
here.
clear.
Now,
Smooth finish. Great work, everyone.
There is still danger here.
I see the enemy.
Dad! They're down! Let's press our advantage!
Right there.
They look pretty weak.
Time for some close combat. Come on! How's that? Charging in. Dad!
I think we got them all. We'll be safe for a while.
All right.
look at that.
Nice.
Good find.
Got a sec? Watch out!
On guard!
Yeesh, they're pretty tough. Better be careful.
Vitus power! Flare!
In the name of justice! Are you prepared? Hack and slash!
Right on target.
Observe the
Nice
enemy.
one, Stroll.
Let us fight as one.
All right, let's go!
Roar with royal might!
Hulkenberg got them right in their
It's
weak
okay.
spot.
We can do this.
They're weak to piercing attacks. Hit them all in one fell swoop.
Let's go! Wind!
I don't know their weakness. Guess we'll just try what we've got.
Warrior! I'll cut you down!
Right on target.
I stand
Nice one,
ready.
Stroll.
There!
Hulkenberg got them right
The
in
power
their weak
of
spot.
healing. Light!
I shall fight as the noble warrior! Hack and slash!
Observe the enemy. Behold! We stand together!
Coordination is key!
Child's play!
Vitus power! With healing power!
I'm obliged.
Helpful as ever. I can't afford to hold back. Warrior!
Right on target.
By the
Nice
sworn
one,
oath
Stroll.
of knighthood. Comrades, lend me your strength.
We'll team up!
Hulkenberg got them right in their
Let's
weak
stay
spot.
calm. Healer! Flare! It's still up?
Hulkenberg's
still
badly
stand.
wounded. Someone heal her. Hulkenberg's in bad shape. She needs
I
help.
call upon royal power within!
Right on target.
No.
Nice one, Stroll.
I see you!
Hulkenberg got them right
It's
in their
okay.
weak
I
spot.
won't hold back! We're not out of this yet!
Twas needed.
My thanks! I shall vanquish evil! I'll cut you down!
Good. 'Tis done.
Not bad at all.
Nice. I feel strong.
I continue to grow.
That's...
No.
Huh?
Listen,
Honestly.
All right.
in that case.
True.
Hey! Okay then. Right?
All right.
Guess we're splitting up.
It would seem the disaster was averted.
Right then. Today's Forden's big announcement.
Wonder what he's planning. I guess the church has to have some reaction to all that stuff the king said.
Whatever it is, Luis won't be able to just ignore it. This might be a day that goes down in history.
Ladies and gents, lend me your ears. Sanctifex Forden has spoken. The giant face in the sky, the massive rocks appearing throughout the land, and the mysterious voice claiming to be the past king. The Sanctus Church has officially recognized these happenings as the will of His Royal Majesty.
So it really is His Majesty?
And so, as His Majesty has decreed, whoever has gained the greatest trust of the people by the day of decision shall be our new king. This is a historic moment, good citizens. It's revolutionary. It's unprecedented. No matter who you are, you can take the throne.
Anyone?
Even me? If, and this is a big if, you are the person that all our people trust most in their hearts.
Maybe you could be king yourself, eh? You're popular enough.
Me? In charge? Well, that's the last thing this country needs. Right, let's review what we know, shall we? First, the new faces that have appeared on the rock. It shows us who's foremost in the running. We've worked out that much. The top 3 of the lot are also shown in the sky. Suppose that way you can see their inspiring faces anytime, anywhere.
Hold on. How's us common folk supposed to stand a chance against all these upper crusters?
Say you do become popular. With your face clear for all to see, surely that'd make you a prime target for assassination.
Not quite, friend. Not quite. A valid concern, but one His Majesty prepared for. Popular aspirants, at least those who make it onto the rock, are protected by royal magic. Assassinations off the table. Magic chains will spring to life and bind anyone who tries. I saw it happen with my own eyes to Count Luis's sorry assailant.
So, literally anyone could be king? Even a pauper? Or a slave? Or a criminal?
Hold on. You mean to say we might not be ruled by Clamar? What does that mean for us?
Right, I've said my piece. You know all I know. Now go forth, ladies and gents, and spread the word. Whether you're from our fair capital or the middle of nowhere, the crown's within your grasp. Anyone in the land could be our next king.
I heard the announcement. The church has chosen to recognize this face's words as crown sent and shall abide by them.
They conceded that one quickly. Though I suppose it's a hard thing to deny, what with the royal palace hanging up there in the clouds.
Had they rushed a coronation for His Eminence Forden, it would have dashed any hope of reinstating His Highness. A small comfort.
I can tell from your face there's some bad news too.
Do you recall those chains that froze Alsace in place? It seems that too was part of His Majesty's magic. Plainly, any candidates of sufficient favor cannot be deposed by force.
That's not good.
No, 'tis not indeed. This marks Luis as nigh untouchable. I will still seek to find him. Yet, even should we stand before the man himself, we could not kill him.
No! If we can't kill him, then how do we break the curse?
What the hell was the king thinking? Grius was trying to save his son. He died for it.
Even so, without this magic, no aspirant would be safe from assassination. leaving Luis to dominate through sheer martial strength. We appear to be at an impasse.
Everyone, have you seen Maria?
Did something happen?
I checked her room and she isn't there. She wouldn't just leave without telling anyone. I couldn't deal with losing both of them.
I'll go look for her.
You will? Thank you. When I think of what might happen to her...
If she left her room on her own, she must have had some reason.
Let's go search for her. If we head into town, we might find some clues.
Where?
You're kidding!
Ridiculous. Oh, I'm in it now. I'm in trouble now. Ridiculous.
I don't care who gets it, so.
Luis is king, but won't hear of it. Luis is king, but won't hear of it, I say.
What in time?
Sanctifex Forden. I sat in the
You little bastard. Close your eye. That's terribly unfair.
All right then.
Let's go!
But why?
Hey, listen!
So foolish it arouses great.
What should I do? What's going on?
Oh, damn. Oh, I'm in it now. This is all right.
How did I wind up here?
What in tarnation's going on?
Look at that.
This is all right.
Now, how did I wind up here?
Hello there.
Huh? Why?
What are you doing here?
Papa hasn't come home. And I always come here whenever I'm feeling lonely. One time he came here to get me. I remember because he called my name. But I pray. And he still doesn't come back. Maybe because the cathedral's broken?
Maria.
Miss Fabienne says Papa can't come home anymore. But I know... Papa's gone away. He's gone somewhere I'll never see him again. Hasn't he? It's going to be so lonely. The loneliest it's ever been. But I have to be strong. don't I? But if it gets any lonelier, I don't know if I can do it.
I'm sorry. I promised we'd all come back together.
Why does everyone always leave? Mum was sick. The king and prince are gone. And now Papa? Why does everyone always leave? Is it my fault? I really did my best to be a good girl, but...
That's not why.
He's right, Maria. It's not your fault at all.
Listen to me, all right? Your father, he was fighting a very bad man. We were with him, but we couldn't protect him. I'm sorry.
I remember Papa saying something like that. He said, a really bad man might be our king. Is that part of it?
It'll work out somehow. I'm sure of it.
I hope the next king is as nice as you. Then maybe things won't always be so sad.
I think I understand the king's intentions now. Maybe this is the sort of tragedy he was trying to end. Maybe he wanted a world where the crown goes to one who acts like a king ought to. Not whoever's willing to spill the most blood to do it.
You may be right, but much as we wish it, this is not a fight that might be ended through words alone.
Even so, we have to try.
Maria, you're safe. Oh, you had me worried sick.
I'm sorry for leaving on my own.
No, it's all right.
Miss Fabienne, I'm hungry.
Maria, yes, that's right. Let's all sit down for some supper together. Thank you for finding her.
It looks like she's worked things out.
She's a strong girl.
But we've more troubles ahead. How now do we resolve this curse upon His Highness?
If Luis is the curse's caster, we've got to kill him to dispel it. So how do we do that if he's shielded by the king himself?
I wish I could report back, but the prince is still asleep, and we're losing time. I don't think going back to the village is an option.
We cannot lose faith yet. There must be some further course we can pursue.
Well, there's the church's announcement. I expect they're trying to stop a wave of rival candidates from flooding the standings. I doubt the church would accept this popularity contest if they didn't already have a plan to game it.
True enough. I can only wonder at their aims. For today, we should content ourselves with rest and recovery.
Sorry, did I wake you? Laying here, I always end up caught in my own thoughts. Grius and Maria. The prince. Just thinking in circles again. Not good, is it?
Let's think about it together.
Keeping me company, are you? You really are a strange one. My kind of strange, if I'm honest. That book, is that the novel you're always carrying around? Feels like months ago now that I spotted you buried in it on the carriage ride to the fort.
Want to read it?
If you don't mind, since we've finally some room to breathe. Oh, interesting. It's written through the lens of a fictional land. This bit's about the Utopia's security. In this world, there is no blood-stained contest for sovereignty. The people choose their sovereign from among themselves. One cannot put a sovereign to the sword to seize power. Such an act would be met with scorn and judged as murder. Taking power or wealth by force is seen as the most shameful of transgressions. Couldn't be further from reality, could it? We've a Kingslayer on the brink of seizing the throne right now. And this idea of competing for public support. Here it sounds so commonplace, but the idea's thrown us all into chaos. Interesting. Perhaps I'm overthinking, but it sounds almost like the aim of the king's magic. You suppose there's some common inspiration? Still, I don't imagine this would turn out well in the real world. In public opinion, tribal perspective always divides us. Besides, does a decision made by the people guarantee it's right? Tribal squabbles aren't always political. Take us Clamars, for example. It can be hard for us to see outside the bubble of our own worldview. We're the majority, and the tribe of the royal bloodline besides. That privilege can make us insensitive. A problem with no easy solution, I fear. Lofty words. I can hardly come to terms with my own ideals. Still, the discussions helped clear my head a little. Thank you. I've been so fixated on killing Luis, but maybe we could look into whether that's really the only way to lift the curse. Sleep should come easier now. I think I'll give it another chance. Wait, how long have you been asleep?
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Ladies and gents, have you heard the news? The curtain's about to rise on the show of a lifetime. To choose our new ruler, we're going to give all of you a chance to take center stage in a show of power for the whole kingdom. And we call it the Tournament for the Throne. Our aspirants will set out on a grand tour of the 3 allied nations' capitals, taking part in a variety of exciting trials. First, we have the Exhibition of the Brave. Slay a monster plaguing our fair people and bring its head to Oceania's capital in time. Biggest find takes the win. Official word is, this event's open to all. So what do you think, ladies and gents? Are you in it to watch, or in it to win?
Stroll? Why call us so early in the morning? What is that journal?
I had Fabienne bring it up. Something occurred to me, so I asked her to go through Grius' personal effects.
Hey, looks like he was investigating the curse too.
There's a note here. Given the spell's complexity, it must have required a scribed formula.
You mean to suggest Luis possesses a written composition of the curse somewhere? And if we can find that...
Yes! I'd wager, even if we can't kill Luis, we might still have a shot at breaking the curse.
But that attack took place years ago, didn't it? This curse's formula could be lost for good.
We have little choice but to hope it's not. I'm not saying it would be easy. And the real trick will be finding it. We wouldn't leave it unprotected.
That reminds me. A crier for the church was handing these out.
A flyer for the Tournament for the Throne. This popularity contest is state-sponsored now. An interesting gamble for those politicians. I like the bit about all this being in the interest of fairness, those weasels. But saying it's being organized by the state. The throne's empty. This smells like the theocracy at work. Probably Forden himself.
You think Forden's looking to fix the competition in his favor? He's been in first place this whole time.
In the interest of fairness, remember? If he wins a fair race, he gets legitimized, and Luis gets put on the back foot.
That bodes ill. Those with existing support could easily solidify their claim. Even should His Highness wake, he may lose the throne.
If we don't hurry and find a way to get close to Luis, we're sunk. What are we supposed to do?
Couldn't we get the people's attention somehow?
How do you mean?
If we make ourselves too obvious, we're likely to have an even harder time getting close to Luis.
Let's enter this turn.
Huh? Hey, were you even listening to us? Besides, the prince isn't exactly in a position to take part in...
Wait. It sounds crazy, but I think he might be onto something there. This could be just the excuse we need to get close to Luis. He doesn't care about your tribe so long as you prove capable, yes? That's what Zorba was saying. Which means, even though the world looks down on you as an elder, having the power to kill humans puts you in his good graces.
You're going to make him a candidate for the throne?
If all we need to do is get Luis's attention, then that's sure to get the job done. If we're lucky, he might even try to recruit us.
I see. An undercover operation, is it? Quite a gambit, but it may well be our best chance at finding this formula.
Just hold on a second. Getting Luis's attention is all well and good. But remember who's actually risking their life here.
What do you think? Having heard all this, do you want to enter the running?
No point fighting my fate.
Your courage is admirable.
Right. In my ideal world, people can believe in their future. Their birth doesn't matter. No matter who someone is, they deserve a fair country. If it's to help achieve that, I will stand for the prince as a candidate for the throne.
Sheesh. So much for being a guide. Now you're the one leading me around.
Your resolve has marked you a fine fit for the role. I have trusted you with my life before, and would gladly do so again.
Good heavens. Haven't you put yourself in enough danger? Listen to me. I don't want you going down the same path he did. Are you really this set on running off again?
I'll admit I'm nervous, but...
Of course you are. Who'd not be in this situation? I'll be cheering for you in this mess of a competition. Truth be told, I wish I could do more than feed and shelter you.
What's the competition?
It's a big, grand race to see who will be the next king. The whole country will be watching.
So you're going to try and become king? Wow! Then I'll cheer for you as loud as I can.
You have your first advocate, it seems.
Suppose you'll have to actually try for the throne now, eh? Your Majesty.
I hadn't thought of that.
Is it even possible? Well, if we want Luis to notice you, we'll have to make quite a stir among the people. Maybe reaching for the throne will do it.
Does that mean you're not coming back?
No, we'll be back. Although we might be a while.
I don't like when it gets lonely.
Maria.
But I'll be cheering for you. I hope you win the race. You'd be a good king.
We'll see each other again.
You better not forget.
Now, we'd best get registration out of the way, but we'll need some legs for the journey. It's mostly lawless wastes between cities.
Judging by this specified deadline, we're unlikely to reach the Principality of Oceana's capital in time on foot.
I bet all these fancy nobles have their own gauntlet runners to ride in.
A carriage might save our chances, if we could find one. Perhaps we split up for now. I'll leave you two to the registration. They should be taking entrance at the recruitment center.
This should be the place, right?
Excuse us, we're looking to join the tournament for the throne.
Aye? Bit young, ain't ya? And who's the kid? He with you?
I'm the one entering.
You? Really?
I've not heard of any age restrictions. There a problem?
Well, I'd not have thought it, but you're an elder, ain't ya? And you want to be king. Well, the novelty of it might win you some looks.
Could you just do your job, please? Can he register or not?
Ah, an elder. Now that I think of it, Weren't you in that pack of recruits that went off to the northern fort? Thought I heard they were all wiped out.
What? We got a deserter turning up?
No, they said he'd just dragged the company down, so they left him at the capital. He, got on the captain's bad side.
Could swear I've seen you before, too. Well, hardly matters with no captain to verify it with. Go on, then. You can represent the lesser tribes so nobody complains.
Whew. That was a close one.
And, obviously, you're gonna need a carriage. Otherwise, the whole thing's off for you. You're obligated to attend the opening ceremony tomorrow. It'll be at the plaza at the Grand Cathedral. Don't be late.
We'll have to hope Hulkenberg can find us a carriage.
As for us, I expect we should see about finding a monster to slay. If it's not impressive enough, Luis won't look twice at you.
Some postings over there. They should be offering bounties on monsters the guard can't handle. Let's take a look.
Looks like everyone else had the same idea.
One of these bounties is bound to make me stand out.
But which? Bigger is probably better.
Hang on! There's nothing but small-time contracts here.
Are you not here for this tournament, then? Bit slow, I'm afraid. Most of my worthiest monster bills have already been snapped up by other competitors.
How about requests on anything aside from monsters? Bounties include criminals too, right?
I suppose I've got one of those, yeah.
Let's see. Ugh, he's horrible. Heisme. A villainous kidnapper. Looks like the army's been trying to catch him for a while now.
This might just be perfect.
Whoa. You have any idea who that is? That man's an elite. An ex-royal knight, they say. He'd make short work of a scrawny little urchin. You can be sure of that. Besides, didn't you hear what it is they're actually looking for?
Oh, of course. It's about whoever can bring in the biggest monster head, right?
If you imbeciles can't even get that straight, you've no chance at winning. They want kingly types, not children play acting.
Stuck-up little... Is that the kind of competition we can expect?
He was right about the rules, though. What are you thinking?
Don't worry, I know what I'm doing.
We're supposed to get a monster's head. So why are you going for a criminal? Any idea what he's up to?
Maybe he just wants to stop the criminal's evil deeds.
We've got more important things to...
Don't worry, I'll explain everything later.
As long as you can convince Hulkenberg, I guess.
Ho there! Are you really taking the bounty on Heisme? You three must be heaven sent. Please, would you listen to our plight? Your pardon, gentlemen. I'm Barton, a guard captain for Matira, a town to the south. The bounty on Heisme is up at my behest.
A guard captain? This fellow's made some powerful enemies.
We can't afford lenience. On top of his past crimes, Heisme has stooped to abducting our wee ones. Our children. Selling them off, some say. If our city becomes known for nightly disappearances, what sane resident would stay? Community and trade will dwindle and die.
But he's just a lone kidnapper, right? Even if he's some infamous criminal, why can't the guard handle it?
That's the trouble. He makes his hideout somewhere too dangerous for our soldiers to tread. Deep in the territory of vicious giant worms. We've no idea how he manages to operate out there without getting devoured himself.
I see. Tricky problem indeed.
I'd no choice but to swallow my pride and post a bounty. Yet no matter how many times I renew the bill, none have taken it. A pitiful sight, isn't it? A soldier who can't protect his home, whether by strength or by surrender. Laugh if you must.
We just want to help you.
You only cast away your honor in the name of protection. Nothing pitiful in that. Swallow your pride no more, man. We'll take your contract.
thanks to you, that you'd accept such a perilous request, even with this tournament looming over everything. Closure, thank you all, and thank God for bringing you to me. In that case, we shall meet in Martira, the old castle town. Please, make haste.
Well, no backing out of this now. You sure this is what we want?
Way I see it, if we want to make a big impact this late, it's going to take some creativity. Besides, this is apparently a knight-turned-kidnapper. The man can't be allowed to go on. What would His Royal Highness do in our place?
I guess that's fair.
I'll convince Hulkenberg. Somehow. You go on and accept the contract.
Look at that.
Oi, oi!
No, thank you.
Hey!
Let's focus.
Let's call it.
No registration issues, I trust?
No, indeed. And we found ourselves a perfect target.
Fine work.
Stroll.
See? She's convinced. Nothing to worry about. Don't worry about it. I'll prepare a map of the surrounding areas as well. But never mind that. Have you found us a kingly carriage?
Well, I have made some arrangements. How best to put it? The vessel itself is without peer. Supposedly, it will come to us on the day of the opening ceremony.
You don't sound too sure about that.
No, I'm certain. All I mean to say is, well, you shall soon see for yourself.
Well, under the circumstances, I'll take what we can get. And setting that up in a day. Not so bad having a knight on our side.
You needn't speak so. In truth, I've just resigned from the Knight's Order. Though 'tis only my bond of service I relinquish, not my title. We will shortly be seeking Luis's esteem. Should it come to light that I am a knight in active service, it may jeopardize our efforts.
Still, you didn't hesitate to leave. I can tell you're serious about this.
It was not an abrupt parting. I've come to doubt the Order since returning to find them serving the Santifex and not the Royals. Those who refused the Church's rule were cast out for their defiance. I only hope those fallen knights found useful employ elsewhere.
Sounds like you've been through a lot too.
Well, in any case, we can focus on our bounty contract now. Let's make sure we get some proper rest tonight. Let's rest. What? Good night.
Can I come in?
Want to read some more?
Not today. You're all leaving tomorrow, right? I'll be cheering for you. So I just... Oh no. I promised Miss Fabian I wouldn't cry.
It's all right. I won't tell her.
Pavel was trying to stop a bad man, you said. And that's what you're all doing too, isn't it? Please come back home safe. I'll be waiting here as long as it takes.
Wait for me.
Yep, I'll be waiting. The next time I see you again. Can you tell me more about the outside world?
This one's important.
I never got a chance to say this to Papa. So, thank you. I'll go to bed now.
Captain, may I have a moment?
Good night.
I was hoping for a chance to speak before we set out. Since our meeting, I've done nothing but impose on you. Now, you risk your very life for this cause. 'Tis no easy burden. It pains me to see. When I think of how this may yet save His Highness, I lose sight of all else. Such disregard ill becomes me.
Don't worry about it.
'Tis kind of you to say. But that book, we met once before, on a carriage bound for the capital. Do you recall?
I remember your stunt getting me flung in the wastes.
My apologies. I thought only to minimize casualties, one way or another. So, 'tis a novel envisioning an ideal world. Curious to see a utopian novel these days. I'd thought them long since banned. Ah, you needn't worry. I've no intention of taking it from you. I've sometimes wondered why such books were forbidden. Rumors say the Sanctists objected to their contents. Yet I wonder, how could a simple book have possibly stung them so? Do you mind if I read a passage or two? So, it is a fiction written as if a personal account. This chapter seems to concern the system by which the nation's leader is decided. In this country, one cannot become even a statesman, much less sovereign, without the consent of the people. Those who aspire to statecraft must first solemnly swear before the people what they will do in service of their country. Should they earn title but break their word, they are denounced and stripped of power. Such is the authority of the people. In this way, it is the people who are the land's true king. Quite the opposite of our own country. Now I see why our upper echelons would abolish such texts. Had our lands embraced such accountability, perhaps His Royal Highness would not have suffered such a fate. No. As a knight, 'tis not my place to say. I must clear my head of these fantasies. In the end, clinging to a dream will do me no good. Oh, I suppose 'tis not so bad to dream now and then. It takes power to walk the path of our dearest hopes. Perhaps that is the purpose of this newfound strength. My dearest dream. 'Tis to save His Highness, even at the cost of my life. Nothing more.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Juna!
Lady Juna!
Faraway sky, blue and clear. Echo my way
Even I'm feeling the heat. Well, I suppose it's time to fan the flames. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome one and all to the inauguration of the Tournament for the Throne! For the first time, the crown is anyone's to claim, as long as the aspirants can complete 3 grueling challenges.
Wow! A Sanctus Crier! He's perfect for this!
Let's discuss the venues. We kick off in the west, in the Pearl of the Coast, the Principality of Oceania's harbour city capital, Port Brilehaven. There, they face their first challenge, the Exhibition of the Brave. Each contender must bring back the head of a monster, a mark of their prowess and courage. Next, our would-be monarchs head east. Upon the misty peaks, we arrive in the Principality of Montario's beautiful city of faith, Altaberry Heights. And finally, our heroes make their well-deserved return home to Grand Trad. But first, let's do introductions. It's time to meet those risking their lives for the crown. Closest to the throne, I know him, you know him. It's Sanctism's one and only 78th Sanctifex, His Eminence, Forden!
Victory to Sanctifex Forden!
I claim no great ambition, nor any heated calls to action. All I wish is to restore order for our people and to safeguard our land from the threats beyond. This chaos we face is but one of God's many trials. Let us restore our kingdom's glory together!
Moving right along, we come next to His Eminence's champion, the very spear in his hand, the warrior monk captain of the Crown Theocracy, Master Guido!
I come before you only in loyal service of His Eminence. I relinquish the throne to him gladly. But those who would seize the crown by force, I will teach you to fear God and to fear me!
So much for this being a fair competition. How many horses do the Sanctists have in this race? Still, it's not over by far. The Luis supporters won't take this lying down.
What cowardice, Crier! Where's Count Louise?
All right, settle down. At this time, I can report that Count Luis has not applied to enter the tournament.
What? He's not even entering?
Then what becomes of us? Our entire purpose in this race was to get closer to him.
Don't worry. He's definitely paying attention. He's only in second as it is, so we can't afford to ignore this whole production. Sit tight. I'm sure he'll make a move soon.
All right. For those Count Luis supporters, you might want to meet our next entrant. A rising socialite, a man of ambition, godless and fearless, the brash young warrior serving Count Luis, Gladel, the Black Hound!
Him? So he was one of Luis's men?
The fallen king embraced Sanctism and all its holy tenets, and for what? He was nothing before Lord Luis. Look to the sky all you wish. No god can save you! What our country needs is power!
Well, it's not quite all the contenders, but let's get on with the introductions. The great liberal merchant, it's Roger Ward. By war, by conquest, by right, it's Rudolph Kraus. In it more for the gauntlet runners than the throne, it's Lena Caden. Sure to be popular by pledging free drinks for life, it's Loveless O'Shea. Uplifting the beautiful and deposing the hideous, it's Milo Maurizio.
Wow, we lose this, I think the country has some even bigger problems.
Now, I do believe we have one final candidate. Do we have an Elden boy present? Come on, let's see a face.
What? An elder? Disgraceful. Is this the only way you could think to distinguish yourself?
By the way, the ride you applied with still hasn't arrived. And if it doesn't show up by the time the noon bell rings, you're disqualified. All right?
Hey! What's going on?
That nitwit! What is he doing?
So, contestants, are you ready?
What? Blast, I say! Wait! Found your behave!
A land runner? It's quick!
Wait, it's headed right for them! It'll crash!
Whoa!
What the heck is that?
Wonderful. So much for a first impression.
What hell? Isn't he a marvel, chums?
You don't! You nearly brought down the cathedral! Have a care, you buffoon. 'Twas bad enough when Luis did it the first time. That feckless, shameless old fool!
Not bad, kid. Guess you've got some interesting tricks up your sleeve after all. Right! I'd call that a full roster. Ladies and gentlemen, race across the land. Go! Prove yourself worthy and earn your crown. For the people, for the throne. Let the games begin!
We must take to the road.
Come on, come on! So fast! Gotta hold on to something or I'll get blown up!
It's incredible!
Just a sec.
Can you hear me?
Let's see. Oh, I smell trouble.
This...
Wow!
Oh.
Spectacular!
This is amazing! I don't know a thing about gauntlet runners, but even I can tell this is a hell of a craft. I can hardly believe she's ours to drive.
You're telling me, lad? Feels like ages since I've been out on the open road. This girl's been waiting long enough for her time to shine.
So this is what you use to talk with the driver? Convenient, that. Look, old fellow, are you really on our side? You realize we don't have funds to pay you.
Money? Fuck! I'm not in this for the money, boy. What I want is a little gusto. What do you think, lad? Isn't this a rush?
It is at that. Like riding the wind.
That's the ticket. It's been so long since I've had a good chinwag.
Brilliant, isn't it?
Yeah, it's amazing.
You've a good head on your shoulders, boy. Yes, I can tell you're a sharp one. Where to, ladies? The world is our shellfish.
You certainly are a different person behind the wheel.
Hey, Hulkenberg! Can we get an explanation yet?
That man is Neurus. An Ishkia, if 'twas not obvious from the wings. And despite everything, he was heir to a noble house and personal machinist for the royal family.
What?
He's a master engineer, of course, positively peerless. But as you can see, the runners get him a bit excitable. Neurus? Are you there? I'm coming in. Even amidst all this commotion in town, I find you buried in your work.
It's too much to do.
As always. To business, then. I must ask a favor. Would you be able to ready a carriage for me?
No new commissions. No time for them. Ask another right.
It is not a new one I require. Before His Highness disappeared, did you not accept a contract to build him a custom carriage? Without a formal owner, I reasoned that it must now lie unused. I was hoping I might borrow it a short while.
But, pish and tosh, woman. She is for royal use and naught else.
'Tis an unreasonable request, I know. But I'd not be asking without a grave need. Might I at least see it?
I mean, well,
'Twas specially made for His Highness, yes? Not a work you'd have sold off. Where lies it now?
I've deadlines to meet, dash it. Off with you now. Leave me be.
You've been acting stranger than usual. What ails you?
Whoa!
Good God. Is this a gauntlet runner? The very craft commissioned for His Highness the Prince? Even knowing His Highness was gone, still you toiled away. Oh, Neurus, you are an inspiration. Such nobility of purpose.
Yes. Right.
However, for a craft meant for the royal family, it is rather excessive, isn't it? Did you really build this vehicle exactly to their orders? You cannot mean...
Well, at first, certainly. I followed the blueprints exactly. But then His Highness died, and... well, I couldn't just let the old girl waste away. A masterpiece like her? Collecting dust in storage? No! Unacceptable! Unthinkable! I'm working toward a dream. And this poor old girl is going to help me see it through. And then, finally...
You imbecile! A lowly, brazen court engineer butchering His Highness's inheritance for a hobby! For this mania! You embezzled the royal treasury and disrespected his legacy! Treason!
Mercy, please! Look, take my head if you must, milady. But leave the Balial runner alone.
Look, this runner... it is fully operational now, is it? Then I suggest you cooperate. For both our sakes. Finish your tinkering by tomorrow and bring it to the Grand Cathedral as soon as you can.
Eh? What's all this now? You play the proud soldier at me and then pluck it for your own schemes?
'Tis no scheme. I would use it for His Highness's sake.
For His Highness, eh? Oh, Hold a tick? Haven't you been looking for him? Wandering across God knows where, last I heard. So if you're back now and now you want a gauntlet runner for His Highness? Is His Highness still alive? That's it! I've got you, haven't I?
'Twas His Highness who gave you refuge while you were only a heretical scholar condemned by the Sanctists. The time has come to repay his mercy.
Understood.
Is that enough? Can this old duck really handle an undercover operation?
I know what you're thinking, but 'tis at least true that he feels an undying debt of gratitude to the royal family.
Pish and tosh, boy. A little faith. Not to brag, but this old duck's craft might be the fastest gauntlet runner in the kingdom. Why, probably the world. I think. Maybe.
How encouraging.
All I want is to push this runner as far and as fast as she can go. Show her off to the world. And you? Well, I presume you'd rather work together than have to walk, eh?
I don't know about this, but I guess we'll just have to trust him. What do you think?
Well, if we die, we all die together.
Ha! The boy's bold as brass!
'Tis not an invitation, you dolt. Eyes on the road.
Either way, he knows the prince is alive, so we can't just leave him to his own devices. We're all in the same boat. Or runner, I guess.
You lot can handle the fighting, and I'll handle all the driving and grease work. Just make sure you've got a proper plan for all this mess now.
This guy's got no filter. But he has a point. We do need to talk strategy.
So, summing up. Our first trial is to slay a monster. We take its head as proof, then get it to the goal line before the deadline. The bigger the head, the better. Our destination is Port Brilehaven, the capital of the Western Principality of Oceania. It'd be a trek on foot, but this gauntlet runner should make it a snap.
So getting the bounty's head is our next move. And our target is a nefarious criminal who's been kidnapping and selling off children. Right?
A criminal? Did the task not specify a monster's head?
Don't worry, all part of the plan. We don't need to win this thing. We just need to get Luis's attention. Everyone's going to show up with monster heads, and we shake things up with a felon. A knight-turned-kidnapper at that. Shows them we're there for justice.
But to deliberately violate the rules, we risk being disqualified entirely. Then again, 'tis just as likely to win the people's attention and thereby Luis's. I do understand the intent. What do you think of this plan?
I think it's a perfect idea.
Makes sense, doesn't it? The bounty's Heisme, an ex-knight. I realize that's a little close to home, Hulkenberg, so if you'd rather hang back...
No. His title is precisely why I cannot let his atrocities stand. And yet, 'tis strange indeed that we are hunting a mere man when the trial demands a monster. Then again, our true aim is beyond the ambitions of any other aspirant. Our fate rests in this plan of yours, Stroll.
Thank you. I'll try to ensure your trust isn't misplaced.
Righto. Then our course is set. Feel free to use anything in the gauntlet runner. Even got a bathing room if you could use a wash.
Good to know. We can always look around more thoroughly later.
Yes. You needn't tire yourself out before we arrive.
Well, I'm a tinkerer and not much else. All my fighting happens in the old workshop. But I'll take you wherever you're going for your sake and mine. After all, the wilds out there are no berry picnic. Oh, no. It's a den of wild beasts and savage scoundrels. And we'll not get past it without days on the road together. So, if you need anything besides a steady hand on the wheel, give me a hoot. Bound to find me in the cockpit or the engine room.
He's certainly an eccentric, but he doesn't seem like a bad person. We'll get used to him, I suppose. which one? Let's see. And there's a...
Let's see.
And right there's a labyrinth.
What's this? Got it. Got it.
So?
Incredible!
Hey!
You're real? Damn.
It's a campground.
Let's see here. Okay! Let's see. But which one? Let's... It's your call.
Whoa.
Hmm? Hmm. Come on! Got it.
Now, where was I?
Do make yourself at home. I see. Fascinating. This, all right?
I'm counting on you.
Of course.
I see. A new means of protection.
All right.
Here, kitty.
Oh.
Oh. You'll come again, won't you?
What now?
Come on! Got it. Okay? Hey!
The Gauntlet Runner arrives at the desert camp as the scorching sun sinks below the horizon, and the curtain of night falls over the land. Protected within the stalwart hull of the Gauntlet Runner, the party gains a short, peaceful respite.
Your thoughts?
Yep.
Hey. Now then. Speaking of...
What's that about?
Oh, I see, I see. Then...
All right.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Good morning.
True.
I knew it!
All right then. Where to?
Let's go!
Let's check.
Now then. Speaking of... All right.
I say, we could stop for a break.
Coming now into view is the Tree of Prophecy, a resplendent tapestry of color against the backdrop of the bleak desert. One theory is that the tree's roots gorge on the land's Magla, and still another is that it gorges on those enraptured by its colorful foliage, as though themselves snared by the bewitching Magla surrounding the tree. The Gauntlet Runner comes to a stop at its base.
Wow!
That's...
Certainly.
Hey.
But...
Hey there!
Huh?
Huh?
However,
all right.
The Gauntlet Runner arrives in a quiet clearing, concealed by boulders, as darkness reclaims the wilderness for itself. Monsters run rampant in the wilds. To sleep here would be perilous, unless from within the safety of a Gauntlet Runner. The party, secure in their Gauntlet Runner, spends the night in peace, hidden from hungry gazes.
well met.
Certainly.
I see.
All right.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Finally! We're out of the desert! Oh wow, I missed all this green!
Ugh. Why is it so bumpy?
That'd be the change in terrain, lad. See, got to let the suspensions get used to hard ground instead of soft sand.
Must be nice to fly everywhere.
What the? Did we just crash? Of course not. That's
a cannonade.
My star is rising! Ah!
Sanctism will reign!
It's them. Remember, from the opening ceremony. I think one of them is Guido, Forden's confidant, and the other is Luis's man, Gladel.
Prominent candidates. Shouldn't the king's magic petrify them for their aggression?
No, see where they're aiming. They're not shooting to kill, just to take out the opposing runner's legs.
stuck out in the wilds with no working runner. Whether they survive or not, they're dashed well out of the race.
So 'tis a clash to halt each other's advance. Damned fools couldn't resist a show of force.
Look! Over by the legs. That crier is there too.
I see. Acting as witness to the higher candidate's conflict. It seems Gladel cannot match Guido's firepower.
What's our plan? If we just hang back and watch, Guido's gonna win. And Forden gets a leg up on the competition.
Let's give Gladel a hand here.
Good thinking. That way we could win Luis's regards.
Agreed. Let us ride to Gladel's aid.
I say, hold on! You realize you're a no-name candidate, eh? If he wants to shut you out, he'll not have to aim for just our legs.
It's a runner, isn't it? If things get too dicey, we'll just run. Didn't you say we had the fastest craft around?
Fine. Suppose there's no room for caution if we want the world's eyes on us.
Okay then, it's settled. Let's make sure he owes us big.
There should be an external runner phone out there.
We're here to help! Withdraw, Gladel! Who goes there? Why do you stand for Luis's forces? Well, sorry. Can't get into it now. That Gauntlet runner. You're that commoner candidate who destroyed the Grand Cathedral! Was that not enough? You would profane the sacred a second time!
So be it. In God's name, be thou punished. You dare interfere in my fight! Know your place! Is it fame you seek? You thought by confronting me, you might lift your own names? Then you chose the wrong opponent.
I hate to interrupt, Old Egg, but it's a touch more complex than that.
We of the Crown Theocracy's monk army have silenced all who would oppose the eminence of God. Your petty ruses are beneath me. Now you shall know how powerless you truly are.
Remember, the king's magic means we cannot move to strike Godot himself.
Go for his followers first. We'll thin their numbers and turn the tide.
Go, my brethren! Put the fear of God into these impious commoners!
Don't forget about the petrification magic!
I won't hold back!
Light!
In the name of... No holding back! I'll cut you down!
Stroll, you gotta aim better than that!
Take this!
Is that all?
What could you hope to achieve?
He knows we can't attack him. He's toying with us.
Oh, power of heroes! Sever!
Prostrate yourself before God.
Wind!
Stroll,
Prepare
they
yourselves.
sapped your defenses.
Warrior!
Hack and slash!
Insolent heathens!
Oh, you've done
Badly
it!
wounded. Can anyone heal him?
What could you hope to achieve?
My best
Stroll!
wasn't
Someone get him
enough.
back on his feet!
Come! My blade cuts like the wind!
Stroll got
I will
knocked
fight
out.
with pride.
Can anyone get him back on his feet? Don't forget about the petrification magic! Looks like we can't brute force through this one.
Come forth, royal soul!
Now, what's the play?
I don't know their weakness. Guess we'll just try what we've...
I call upon royal power within! I'll cut you down!
I will usher you to his side.
Join with me! Perhaps not this. For all that we strive for!
Insolent heathens!
This is nothing.
Slow dodge, Hulkenberg.
Here they come.
Like poetry in motion. He knows we can't attack him. He's toying with us.
Vitus power! Wind! Know your place. Warrior peasants!
Hack and slash!
Right on target.
By the sworn
Nice one,
oath
Stroll.
of knighthood. Let us fight as one!
I'm counting on you!
Hulkenberg got them right in their weak
Too
spot.
early to go to his side.
Scour!
Still here? Let's do this. What could you hope to achieve? Take this!
Only a flesh wound.
Don't underestimate me!
Hulkenberg's guard is down.
I shall vanquish evil!
Behold my power!
Come! No. Comrades, lend me your strength.
Coordination is key!
I would lose nothing by conceding this fight. But the faith for the sake of my dear brethren, I must hold nothing back. Now, feel the righteous truth of Sanctism engraved upon your flesh.
Does this mean he's getting serious?
Rise, my
Get
brothers.
there. Hulkenberg's badly wounded. Someone heal her.
I'll not fall
Damn
so
it!
easily.
Hulkenberg's in bad shape. She needs help.
This should work.
Trust me.
Hulkenberg's
I shall
guard
fight
is
as
down.
the noble I am. I'll cut you down!
Right on target.
Know
Nice
your
one, Stroll.
place. Peasants!
Not this one. Let us fight as one.
Let me help! Sanctism is supreme!
Sanctism will reign! Sanctism will reign!
Here they come.
Hulkenberg's guard is down!
Healer! Wind!
Witness
I
me,
call upon
brethren!
royal power within!
Right on time!
Behold my power!
Of heroes!
Know your
Healer!
place, peasants!
We're not out of this yet!
I'm obliged.
My thanks!
Take this!
This is nothing.
Sanctism will
God!
reign!
Nice
Tenacious!
one, Captain! Hulkenberg's guard is down!
Are you prepared? I'll cut you down!
Too easy!
You gotta aim better than that!
With blade in hand!
Take this!
Hulkenberg's badly wounded! Someone
Sanctism
kill her!
will reign!
Hulkenberg's down! Get her back up!
Charging in.
Hulkenberg's down! Someone help her get back in the fight!
Come forth, Royal Soul! Scour!
Still up?
Grim state!
Warrior!
Hack and slash!
Right on target!
It's okay.
Nice
Falling
one,
back.
Stroll.
Wind!
So, the faithful, yet your desperate struggling is for naught.
Oh, he gets to do whatever he wants, and we can't even get near him!
Now, are you prepared for the end?
Ah, I think not, you rotter!
What have you done to my gauntlet runner?
We've nothing to lose. At the very least, I can thrash your old clunker until it's inoperable.
This is a waste of my time. So be it. You'll face your divine punishment soon enough.
Phew! Finally, he took the hint.
Hey! Get down here! What are you playing at? You think I owe you now or something? I would have been fine without your meddling.
I just wanted to help you.
A likely story? Out with it. What's your motive?
Why, Gladell, surely you can spare some manners for a crew that saved our lives? Honestly, that got a bit ugly for my liking.
Well, well, well. Do my eyes deceive me? Juna the songstress in the flesh. What brings you all the way out here? A little tryst on the road, is it?
Nothing so saucy. I'm afraid this cad's just my chauffeur. Now please, darling, a little privacy, or I'll have to charge for an interview.
Fair enough, miss. Fair enough. Nothing you're not used to. But consider me chastened and shooed. Besides, I might have found another angle here that's just as promising.
You surprised me out there, love. You bested Godot. So you're not just a pretty face. You were more help than my useless driver, at least.
Look here. However talented and famed a songstress she may be, you must remember to contain yourselves.
Songstress? Wait, is she the same Nydia lady who sang at the opening ceremony?
Aye, but that's... oh, blast it all, I can't take it anymore. I'd know the suspensions anywhere. You had Caden Workshop on this, eh? Yes, those are quality parts and no mistake. Luis really shells out for his own.
By the crown, you can't be serious! She is Juna! The kingdom's greatest singer! The dulcet diva! Oh, this is preposterous! Surely I can't be the only one starstruck? Really? No one else wants to shake her hand? Well, then on behalf of this group, I suppose it falls to me.
You're an interesting little ensemble. Wait, is that a fairy? A real living one? Where did you...
Hey, up there!
An airborne gauntlet runner. He's actually finished it.
Luis.
My Lord Luis. How kind to provide a personal escort.
So that's it. I thought it was strange that a candidate like Gladel got stuck playing someone's driver.
But she was still the Sanctist's pick for the opening ceremonies? Guess even Forden's camp has to bend to popular opinion.
My humblest apologies, my Lord Luis, for this travesty, especially when you had graced me with the privilege of bearing the lovely Lady Juna.
Glad to see Lady Juna's safe, at least.
I could have crushed that churchman like a bug. And I would have if these insolent fools hadn't.
I'm sure. Sorry, don't much care.
It would seem you had to clean up my associate's mess. I'd like to express my gratitude, but if I might ask, who are you?
I'm just another candidate.
Indeed. Then we are both striving for the throne. One would think you commoners, but for the Lady Knight at your side. And you have a gauntlet runner. Most curious. What made you decide to enter the competition?
Looks like he's more interested than we anticipated. This might be our chance, so choose your words wisely, okay?
Hey, I know you...
I want to help you, Count Luis.
Oh? You fight in my name, do you?
Really now? So, you thought you'd step in for a little self-promotion?
We want to help anyone in need. That's what we believe in.
Anyone? Most interesting. However, my immediate needs are met in terms of sword hands.
Oh, come now. Don't they have a certain charisma to them? Why? I dare say I saw them use magic without igniters.
Please, I know we can help you. We want nothing more than to see your vision realized, Lord Luis.
You do know what that vision is built on, don't you? If you would claim yourself my ally, then prove your power before all the kingdom's eyes. You can't change the world without power, after all. If you can manage that, I'll consider your proposal.
See you, loves.
Don't think this changes anything. Come on, Hector!
It soars like a damn bird.
Right then. That could have gone worse. We were lucky we managed to connect with Luis this early.
No thanks to that Gladel. Even should we be accepted, he'll be no ally of ours.
Well, at the very least, Luis knows our faces. All we have to do now is avoid screwing it up.
He wants to see our power, does he? Then let's find Heisme, bring him to justice, and show the nation we're a force to be reckoned with.
As the chirping birds return to their nests and the darkness claims its dominion, the Gauntlet Runner at last arrives at its repose, a place grown thick with trees. Are the sounds from between the trees just the leaves being caressed by the wind? Or are they the whispers of the beguiling beams of the dark? The party never has to find out, for they are safe within the Gauntlet Runner.
Oh, damn it, blast!
Did you hear that?
It's over. The end of the road. So ends the life of the genius engineer.
Let's say we go check on him.
Oh.
Hey! Nurse, you okay?
Oh, you two. Terribly sorry. It's nothing, really.
Is there something troubling you?
Ah, well, I suppose you could say that. It's just the runner, you see? She's in top shape, but I wanted to make her peerless. An absolute beauty, you know, top of her class. Something that would make even old Luis's runner look like a bally apple cart. I'd not be floundering so much if I just had a bit of spark.
A spark?
Yes, my girl. A spark of inspiration. A moment of epiphany, like when I saw the Lost Relic.
Lost Relic? Doesn't ring a bell.
Ah, yes, context. They say that long, long ago, there was a civilization so highly advanced it was beyond all modern understanding. Automation ruled the day. People lived surrounded by machinery with no need to work. Legend has it that they lived lives of convenience and comfort, but somehow that civilization just up and disappeared. God only knows what happened to them.
Sounds kind of far-fetched already.
Hear me out, would you? The point is, once in a stretch, you hear about someone unearthing relics from those days of yore. Absolutely inscrutable to the layman, don't you know? But those in the know would recognize such a prize at a single glance.
Have you ever seen one of these yourself?
Oh, yes. When I was but a young sproglet, there was this loony old inventor in my neighborhood, both quite brilliant and quite daffy, as they often are. That old fellow only showed me his find once, but even seeing it lit a fire in me, like being struck by lightning. After that, it was like a boiling pot. Ideas, ideas, ideas rising to the surface. And my tinkering always came out marvelous, some proper court engineer-worthy genius. Something about it utterly captured my imagination. The Lost Relic, I mean.
Wow. You could try getting him to show you again.
If only I could. That old fellow went back to his own hometown. That single solitary glimpse of the past was all I had. The old goat. He told me he'd leave me the relic in his will.
Okay, so where's this guy's hometown?
Oh, some tiny hamlet somewhere on the outskirts of Martira. A village by the name of Kumiro or some such.
This one's important.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Oh.
Isn't that...
Departing the capital and barreling southward, the party's gauntlet runner at last arrives in the old castle town, Martira, where their client, Barden, awaits. The towering castle's stark walls stare down coldly upon its visitors. The only question now is whether or not this gambit was the right move.
Tis far more desolate a place than I'd heard.
Not many people out. It's like everyone's afraid of something.
Ah, you're here! I've been hoping you'd show up soon.
I know it's been a while, but we pledged to help you. We'll not go back on our word.
Glad to hear it. I'm sure Lady Joanna will also be pleased. Oh, your pardon.
Lady Joanna rules this city. She is also a most holy sanctuaress of the Sanctus Church. She lives there, in Criganti Castle.
I take it the locals are hoping for His Eminence Forden to win the tournament?
Aye, naturally. No sane and righteous man would want Luis on the throne. Speaking of, I heard there was a scuffle on the road between two candidates gauntlet runners. The criers say Forden's ally suffered the worst of it.
Ah, well, that's Luis's camp for you. I assume it was them, I mean. Some nasty characters at his heel, eh?
But surely all fights have casualties.
I suppose. There is truth in that.
Hey, read the room, will ya?
Captain, are you sure we can trust these strangers? These bounty boarders are always in it just for the money.
Looks like his officer's not on our side just yet.
Dinna be rude, Morris. They've come a long way for our sakes. Now, I'm sure you must be knackered from the journey. Let me show you to an inn. You can try our local speciality, perhaps.
Ah, you've a local delicacy. 'Twould be a welcome treat.
You chaps go on. The old girl needs a bit of maintenance after carrying us so far.
Can't that wait until you've eaten?
Too much at stake, lad. Go on, don't worry, and I'll sort her out. Might well fix the Bally Waterworks while I'm at it.
Come, everyone. This way.
Is this some kind of smoked dish?
Roasted larvae of the giant sandworm. It's Martira's culinary speciality. Cooked to a delicate finish, just enough to preserve all the natural juices and flavors of the innards.
Oh good. Larval innards.
Tis a unique texture, to be sure, but the taste is divine. Exquisite.
You're completely serious, aren't you?
Something the matter? Do try some of your own before it gets cold.
I'm not so sure about this.
You mustn't judge by appearances. Besides, 'tis a mark of a good candidate to know all the tastes of the regions you would rule, no?
No choice, I suppose. You'll just have to bite down and pray, my friend.
You're, tearing up.
How was it? Sometimes the insides can twitch a bit, but it's harmless, I assure you.
Would that I had time to try more of your dishes, but... to business. Can you fill us in on the details of all these kidnappings?
Aye. Our wee ones have been going missing for at least 6 months. All told, we're looking at 15 children now unaccounted for.
And you think this Heismay is your culprit?
I'm told he's a disgraced knight with nowhere else to turn. We've no proof, but the pieces fit. Seems to me that with nothing else to lose, he's gone rogue.
For a man who claimed a knight's honor to stoop to such horrors. 'Tis unacceptable. We must end this quickly, for our sake and his own.
If I recall the brief, it'll be quite a feat to even get near this Heismay. His hideout was in the midst of the Sandworm's territory, yes?
Aye, well remembered. He certainly isn't going to make this easy for us.
So... is Heismay's hideout way out here? Looks pretty far from Martira. Oh, I smell trouble. Here's... let's see here. Let's see here.
Now that you mention it, I have to wonder how he can even survive out there.
We've been chasing any lead we have, but we can't figure it all out. We're in over our heads.
We'll get this job done.
We're awful grateful to have you. And don't worry, We'll pay you what you're due. After all, nobody else in the royal capital would give it a second glance.
We help anyone in need. That's why we've come this far.
Inspiring words, young man. Now, I hope you're not full yet. We've a whole spread of other dishes for you. Now this is the pride of the town. A fine sweetmeat made from the juvenile sandworm's entrails. You'll find this tastes as sweet as any dessert. Together, I'm sure we can find a way to the stronghold without falling prey to those worms. Now, please, dig in.
Tis altogether different from the roast. Why, 'tis succulent as a mellow fruit. Another marvel.
You must have gotten used to eating anything you had to out in the wilds, eh?
I'll schedule a meeting with the Honorable Lady Joanna tomorrow. Please, rest your weary heads for today.
If they aren't here to con a free meal out of us, that is.
Now, let's go.
It's been a while.
Exactly.
Aye.
Good night.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
It's gorgeous out!
Hold on.
Let's hurry.
More people missing. Hello there.
Now then.
Now what am I to do?
Let's not. That sounds right.
Now what am I to do?
Unstinking believable.
What now?